Hey guys, Rockingtheblade here once again. What's up, everybody? So Mighty No.9 came out. I beat it not that long ago. It's a rant video, and on Mighty No.9, but it's not what you think. It's this, as I would call it, and you guys can use it as a, I'm just saying, I call it the dog pile mentality. And what I mean by dog pile mentality, what I mean by is that when popular people on YouTube, which I won't mention any names, say, "Oh, this game is bad," instead of people finding out for themselves if that's true or not, oh, his word is gospel, let's take it at face value, and then to shit on this and shit on this game. So. Okay, so now you think. So, what's your take on it? Is it bad like everyone else is saying, or is it a good game? Let me say this: Mighty No.9 is not a perfect game. It is not. It's not a perfect game at all. But it's not this big piece of shit garbage game like Road to Redemption, whatever that game is, or Road to Hell, or Ride to Hell. It's not that bad of a game like how that game is. It's a good game. It's a damn good game. It's not great. I know it's shocking to hear that, but it's not a big giant piece of shit like everyone is making out to be. It's so overblown, and people expect it way too much. And I'm gonna break it down right here, right now. Number one, $4 million is a lot of money. Yes, it is. No doubt about it. But video games, especially nowadays, are very, and I'm talking very expensive to make. I believe Halo 4 production budget was around the same budget as it was to make Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice, which is around $200 to $250 million ballpark. Around there, if not more. So it takes millions of dollars to make a game that high quality nowadays. It takes a lot of money because technology's gone up. You got to pay with technology, keep up with the technology, playing voice actors, the advertisements on TV. It's expensive. That shit's expensive. It's not cheap. I don't know what they were expecting with $4 million. It's a lot, but it's not gonna make it look like how Halo or Gears of War does. Because remember, it's still at its heart an indie game, and the graphics look good. It's not the best thing ever. It's not like, oh my god, look at those graphics, but it's not like a piece of shit like everyone's making it out to be, and that's what's pissing me off. This dogma mentality, all because a few people say, oh, it's bad. They're just dogpiling on it. It's some people, you're not even playing the game. Just because these people are saying it's bad, they're just going along with it without seeing it for themselves. That sheep mentality. Yo, guys, not everyone say it's true or gospel. People fuck up. People fuck up and and have different opinions. But in my opinion, they're dead wrong about this because this game's not. Like I said, it's not perfect. But it's not a piece of shit. It's a damn good platforming Mega Man shooter, and it does play like Mega Man. This game reminds me of Ultimate at Heart Freedom Planet. It's like how Freedom Planet is like Sonic, a Sonic game with a twist on it, with its own twist. That's what Mighty No.9 is. Mega Man with a twist on it. That's what it is ultimately. Another thing I want to complain about, the whole exorbitant thing, how people don't get it. Like, I don't understand how people don't get that you have to absorb enemies to beat them. I don't get why people have a hard time grasping that. It's not like with Star Fox Zero, which later I did find out there's some motion controls in the game. There's motion controls in the game. And some people could get used to it, like me, and my friend Koopa didn't get used to it. And it's one of those things like, here's the controls, how it is. Good luck, faggot kind of mentality. And that I understand people complaining, being upset, and getting upset. Like, for example, Jim Sterling getting upset about the controls. I understand, because it takes practice. But eventually, if you keep at it, you'll master it. But I understand if it's not for everybody. I understand that. But Mighty No.9 from Jump Street was from Jump Street was saying that that's how you kill enemies. But it's not the only way. Granted, you can still kill them with the blaster. It'll take a little bit longer, but you can still kill enemies regularly. You can. You don't have to absorb them. I mean, it's better because you get little boosts and stuff. Like little boosts and stuff. Like, you can, like, you have, I think, more resistance. You run faster, and your buster has more oomph to it. And it's cool. And you know what's funny? It reminds me. You know what it reminds me of this situation ultimately? It reminds me of Sonic Adventure 2, where, like, oh, that game's really a big piece of shit. No, it is not. No, it is not. This is reminding me of, and this is even worse because there's people even lying about this game now. I mean, it's bad enough they're saying shit that's not true, but they're even lying. What I mean by that, one being that Keiji Inafoy said that, oh, it's better than nothing. His translator said that in an Americanized way. Granted, his translator maybe shouldn't have said that. Maybe should have worded it better or said something else. But Keiji Inafune didn't say that. That was the translator, number one. And number two, the biggest one that really pisses me off and grinds my gears is the fact that they're saying, oh, if you buy the Wii U version, it borks your system. Well, guess what, guys? And I'll show it to you when I put up my first impressions of my number 9 later on today. I bought the Wii U version. And grant, yes, unfortunately, there was at times I had to wait 30 to 45 seconds so it load back up, and other times it load faster between the fastest it loaded was like 15 seconds, 10-15 seconds. The most was between 30 to 45 sometimes. But check this out. Not only did it didn't bork my system, the game didn't crash on me not even once. Not even once did this game crash on me. So the people that are saying that people that are saying that, you're a fucking liar. Unless you have some kind of proof, you're full of shit. Ultimately, because I have a Wii U copy, it didn't bork my system. In fact, it didn't even freeze, not even once. Maybe it chugged twice on 2 separate occasions. But other than that, it ran fine and I had a fun time with it. And I hate that it's getting dogpiled, for no reason, ultimately. For no reason. It doesn't deserve all this hate that it's getting. And it's pissing me off, man. People saying, oh, it's bad. It's terrible. No, it is not. It's a damn good game. You want a dogpile on a shitty game? Resident Evil Umbrella Corps. That's a shitty game. You have a right to dogpile it, fuck in the ass. I don't care what. That game deserves the hatred it's getting. Because that game was clearly a cash-in on the franchise. Unlike my number 9, where there was some effort put into that shit. Here's another thing. People complain about the delays. Granted, it sucks. But why are people bitching about delays? It's to make the game better. Granted, I will say this. For the people that are experiencing the broken codes and it is fucking where you can't download it and it's experiencing problems with the game, I do apologize. And the backers themselves. They have more of a right to be upset and be angry. Those people, I understand being angry and upset. But people that didn't back this game at all, or worse, to even play the game to just going off someone's opinion, you have no right to say anything. So shut up, okay? The only right to complain, the only ones that have the right to complain is the ones that put a lot of money into this game, and their code's not working. Also, even though how critics got review copies, they should have got the same. They should have got the copies the same day as the critics did. Granted, I know that is normally the case where critics get the games for the general public, but in this case, since people funded the game, they should have got it the same time where critics were getting review copies as well. To be fair, so that I also agree with that should have happened, but put the blame and it also kind of gets how the development on it. Look, ultimately, it's how the final product works, because I didn't hear people bitching about when Doom was in the development hell the way it is, and when it finally came out and kicked ass, no one used that against, well, it was gone for too long, they had to reboot it and shit, and blah 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 blah. No one said that shit. Yet why is that a negative against my number 9? Because ultimately, yeah, it has some problems here and there, but it runs fine. It hasn't crashed on me. It runs fine. It looks fine. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you guys were expecting. It's an indie game at heart, ultimately. And you're acting like, oh, they can never fix these problems. Yes, they can. In the future, they can kick ass and make it way, way, way better. You know, and the powers that you get from enemies to beat the power that you get to beat enemies, you know, some are better than others, but they're still useful in terms of solving puzzles and stuff. So they're not completely useless. They are useful in sections, so that they are, you know, the enemy power-ups are handy at times, handy in certain situations. So they're not completely wasted. And here's another thing that gets me upset. What was it? Oh, and the fact that God, what was it? The fact that you know, just God. It was on the tip of my tongue. Like, what was it? Like I did mention the development hell and how people use it against Mighty No.9. That was just like not needed because, you know, and ultimately it is to make the game better. Oh, that the plot. Oh, the voice acting. Oh, one of them was being the voice acting being bad. No, it wasn't. The voice acting was good. It wasn't the best, but you know, it was what it was. Also, well, it's a story. It's like Mega Man, but then again, it's his creation, or he's at least a co-creator or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He has a right to rip up his own thing, his own story plot line. In fact, Mega Man is not known for having its most original or best, like, oh my god, story award. It's there to ultimately just shoot and jump and shoot, and it succeeds in that. And granted, some of the levels are most of the levels are easy, except for the last few, you know, the last few levels. But most of the boss levels are easy, but they're fun to play in, and the bosses themselves, when you don't have their power up, you know, their weakness to beat them, is challenging. Oh, I remember what it is now. I just remember it. They left out certain information. You know how on Mighty No.9 too that no other critics mentioned. In fact, you know, if you want your honest, in my opinion, a honest review on Mighty No.9, go check out KO Productions review. Eventually, sometime soon, I will do my honest review. I will do a review, a full in-depth review of Mighty No.9, explaining why this game is a damn good game and doesn't deserve a shit's getting. Critics didn't mention this information. Case in point, when you get, speaking of getting the weaknesses, when you get a weakness from an enemy, it goes to advice, and it shows you the boss that you beat. And when you go to the next boss, let's say for the fire boss, the ice guy, the plane guy, I think my number 7, which is I think like a wind power of his, is he helps you to beat. He has his power can beat the fire robot Mighty No.1, and it gives you advice to let you know, hey, he's weak against that. So you have the power to beat that boss. And Mega Man, there wasn't that case. There wasn't the fact that you know, when you beat a boss, you have to guess to see which weakness is what, and hopefully that you're right. You get no hit. You gotta hope for the best. That the power you have is the weakness of the boss. You know what I'm saying? But here it tells you, so you can just jump right in and play a level to worry about if you have the power up or not. You can just go right in and beat that boss and move on. And also they help you, make the game easier. Because they show up, like, for example, when the towers are falling down on that fire level, that's why one of the times it chugged. When I was dodging it, there's one section where there's a whole bunch falling down, but he used a wind attack to where they go backwards, so that way it makes the level a little bit easier for you. Or it'll kill enemies, or open paths for you, or kill enemies to make it easier for you. The bosses of the power, the boss power that you get that you're fighting that they're weak against, they'll help you. Like the fire guy will help you, or the airplane guy will help you, or the sniper guy, played by Stephen Blum, by the way, will help you out and make it easier for you. Like little touches like that. Also, Mega Man, you can grab ledges. Beck can grab ledges, so it's a nice little bonus too. You know what I'm saying? And You can also play online and, do co-op mission and boss rush modes. It's a lot of stuff to come back to. There's a lot of stuff to come back to with this game. And another thing people complain, oh, it's too short. For what it's asking for, it's a damn good price. It's like $30 physically. You get the DLC of this guy named Ray. You get the level for free when you get it. Also, you get like a skin for Beck. This classic little like a Minecraft kind of skin. You get like an art book and a poster, and of course the beautiful cover of the game. But now, if you're thinking, well, I don't want all that shit, I don't care for it. Well, guess what? There's a digital version for $20, and in my opinion, that's a fair price because let's be honest, when Revengeance came out and then Transformers Devastation came out, those were short games. And yes, Transformers was $50, but I believe Revengeance was the full price of a full retail price game, and that game was mad short. And Grand Transformers was only like $10 cheaper, but still, it's still the price. It was only $10 cheaper. It was still a short game, but yet no one bitched about that. Yet this is not okay with Mighty No.9. It's at a reasonable price. So what's the problem here? If 30 is too much, well then it's $20 digitally. So what's the complaining ultimately? I hate this dog paw mentality that it's getting. It doesn't deserve it. Mighty No.9, it may not be perfect, but it's a damn good spiritual successor to Mega Man. A damn good one. It's not this giant piece of shit like everyone is making it out to be. It's not. And it's pissing me off how these certain people are saying, oh, it's this shit, it's disappointing, it's bad. It's not. It's a damn good game, and I'm so pissed off how these people are ripping it apart and just dogpiling on it because it's a popular. Because also that's what it is right now. It's the popular thing to do, to dogpile on this game, and this game does not deserve this shit. It doesn't. This game was made with passion and heart. There was some effort put into this game. If you want to dog out a game, like I said, dog out Resident Evil Operations. That shitty excuse of a Resident Evil license game. Yeah, fuck that game. Dogpile on that game. If you want to diss a game that's a piece of shit, go and fuck with that game. Because that's deserved the backlash it's getting. Not Mighty No.9. Get that game. Give it a chance. It's a damn good spiritual successor to Mega Man. If you like Freedom Planet, if you like Mighty No.9, so like I said, like how Freedom Planet is like a Sonic with a twist. Same thing with Mighty No.9. It's Mega Man with a twist. That's all it is. It doesn't bork your system. It doesn't. It's not a piece of shit game. It's fun levels, challenging bosses, and overall a fun gaming experience. And considering how short it is, it's worth the price it's asking for at the end of the day. Where other games have done that before, like with Transformers Devastation and Revengeance, but yet no one bitched about that. Yet not selling it's okay, even though it's at a better price in my opinion. Oh, that's my thoughts on the matter, guys. I'm sorry for the rant, but just needed to be said. I saw all this negative shit. I'm thinking, oh, maybe it is bad. Let me say first off, and I played a game like, you know what? It's not the greatest game in the world, but I had a damn good time with this game. I don't know why people over-exaggerate. And then the whole, the Vice column thing where, like I said before, like the whole Vice column thing where it gives you information on, it shows the boss that you've beaten. When you fight the boss, for example, the fire boss and the airplane boss and the Vice, it shows up in the Vice thing. He's the weakness for the fire guy. Like I said, Mega Man hasn't had that before. No critics mentioned that. Or the fact they help you in the level 2 to make it a little bit easier for you. Nobody's mentioning this shit. Oh, and a little spoiler here, but Beck doesn't kill them. He just they're like in a trance. He steps out, and then the final battle, and then the final level, one of the final levels, they help you and stuff, and assist you throughout the game, and during the final during the final levels, the final 3 levels. Hell, the airplane guy helps you. I think Minor 7 helps you get into the final area, so they help you. If they don't die, he just snaps them out of it, and he helps and they help you out to help capture and fix the other Mighties. So overall, it's a damn but people don't mention that. But so overall, it's a damn good game. Check it out. Don't listen to people. Judge for yourself. Like I said, the only one people have the right to complain, the people are getting the broken codes and put money into this game, they have a right to complain. But everyone else, give it a chance, man. You know what I'm saying? Give this game a chance. It doesn't deserve the shit it deserves. I'm sick and tired of people like shitting on this game. This game is good. It's a damn good game. It's not the best game in the world. It's not a big game of the year contender. But it's a damn good indie game. And it deserves better. It deserves better respect than what it's getting right now. Alright guys, again, sorry for the rant, but that's my thoughts on the matter. I'll hear your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. And as always, this is Rockingtheblade signing out. Hope to see you guys again real soon.